What's up, guys? I went and tuned an XC600 last night, and I was kind of taken back on how well it ran and how crispy it was. And I'm like, man, my 700 is not this way. So I'm sitting in the garage tonight, and I'm like, all right, what's the deal? And I found I had 1370 needles in it, which are RMK or SKS needles, and I put the stocks back in it, but I put them in number 4, so they're really rich in the mid-range. So I'm gonna give this a shot today. Hang on, I'm trying to see if the camera's rolling. All right, we are. And I'm sitting in the garage, and I'm like, all right, well, I've never ran them at night, so that would be kind of cool. So all I have done here is put the needles back on number 3 instead of number 4. 18 degrees out. It's a little warmer than it was when I initially put the jutting in it. I still think, like, I'm on the fence, man. Like, the jutting I had in it, it looked really good for the day, but it was like running the fence. Like, you were on the perfect towards lean. So I'm just curious if it's a little crispier, because every time I rode it, I'm like, man, this thing kind of feels kind of sluggish. When I hit the throttle, it's just kind of like it didn't want to do it. So a night video and a different jetting. Let's see how this goes, huh? Better. I gotta change the warning on the right side. The warning on the right side goes off at like 1,000 EGTs. Should be set at like 1175. Better, but it had one pop right there. I don't know. Seems a little better. I'm not really going to mess with air fuel screws out here in the dark. I'm also trying not to piss all these people off that live on the shoreline. There was a bunch of people out here that were just tearing it up with mountain cans on there. So I'm not trying to be rude and obnoxious. It is 8 o'clock at night right now, so so I have 1368 needles and I have 1370s. 70s is what comes in the SKS and the RMK. And I think I put the 1368s on number 4 because I noticed the mid-range was a little warm when you're cruising around. But these sleds were notorious for being lean on the mid-range. So then on my curiosity, I'm like, all right, let's look up what SLP says. And SLP says stock needles, which is 1368s, and the stock setting, which is number 3. So I pulled them out and I saw number 4. I'm like, oh, let's lean these up a bit. These things are going to be sweet. It's going to make it a little bit more crispy. So the 600 I tuned last night. I can't even say I tuned it. I test rode it because I threw some jets at it a long time ago, and that fucking thing runs sweet. I mean sweet. It's a 98 600 fresh rebuilt 600 Wiseco pistons. I put 200 jets in it, and it's got hot seat twins, and that thing loves life. Like, the plugs are on the richer side of perfect, and it's so crispy. I'm like, man, my 700 is not this crispy, so that's why I kind of tinkered with this today. But yeah, hopefully this night video actually picks something up. Tomorrow we're taking the 800 out on the spillway. Ooh, the coyotes are barking. I was gonna take my new one. Screw that. We're gonna take the old one out. So let me know what you guys think. Later.